Hola, welcome to Keys Garden Cafe, where all things grow with hope. How are you guys? Um, so I just put down this tool. I'm in the garage and I decided to come in here and organize because you know how messy garages can get. In the midst of me organizing and getting everything clean, I couldn't help myself but to decorate because that's just the way my brain works. So I'll show you, this is literally the garage. So I will show you, hold on one second. So far, what I have done, I put this tool, this is a purple tool on the table in the garage, and this center tray, wicker tray. I think it's wicker, I could be wrong. And I put this on top. And then over here, I put this picture. I didn't know what to do with this picture because I'm not really a red type person and it has red in it. So I was like, this is not gonna go in the house, but it goes perfectly in the garage. And I just have my tray with my little like seeds and stuff from, you see, zinnia packs from the store. And I have these and I think it's cute because it's like the colors are really pretty and dainty, which gives a nice decorative vibe right here. And then I put this plant, I don't know if you can see, but I have some fake plants, and then I have some um, fake chandeliers hanging up. And I have like one, two, I have several of them hanging up. Yes, so I got these from, I don't know if I should say, I don't know how like the whole, yeah, I'll say later once I find out that it's safe for me to say where I got these from. Oh, I've seen other people. Okay, yeah, so I've seen other YouTubers say where they got items from, and then they go, but I'm not like getting paid for this advertisement, so it's cool because they'll get paid. But I got this from Target. So I got these, I have several of them. So hang up and yeah, so I'm gonna continue to organize because over here I got stuff that I need to get done. And in the meantime, to make it feel like, you know, halfway decent, I just like to decorate a little bit to make it feel like I'm doing something. So, how are you guys doing? It's a really nice day outside, and it's very pretty. And I have flowers and plants that have come up in the front of the house, and I don't really have that many that are in the backyard, except wild, emphasis on wild flowers in the backyard. I have a video that I will put up at a later time. It doesn't really have an ending, if that makes any kind of sense. Like, but it's talking about struggles that I've been having with severe migraines, and it has been hindering me from doing a lot of things that I would like to do in the time frame that I would like to do it and that I need to do it as a gardener. So those are the kind of struggles. Oh, look, guys. Can you see? I just found this. I bought this a while ago. This is neat, so I'm going to find a place for it. Let's see here. Where can this go to make sense in this room? Let's see. I think it will go good over here. So I got some vinegar and water that I clean with. So, oh, you can see me, cool. Okay. So I'll put that right there for now. And I think for now, this will go cool right here. So again, I'm in the garage, and who says you can't decorate your garage? I like for it to feel like the rest of the house, you know, like I'm in my living room or something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put this right here, and I think that would probably make sense. Maybe if let me see. Can you see? Yes. So just for now, like it's very inspiring to me when I'm cleaning like a lot of clutter, and I like decorate, you know, because it's my eyes. I think I learn by visual, you know, what I see inspires me to know to be inspired to clean, especially like when you're dealing with a lot of mess. And I'm OCD, so that really helps me. I'm trying to see if I should prop it up right here for now on this, or it might end up falling. So I might have to get something to go behind it, or I'm trying to see, should I put it over on this? No, I'm not gonna put it on that side. So yeah, if you guys decorate your garage, let me know in the comment if you have your garage decorated, you know, to make it feel like a home where you could just come in and sit down and relax and, you know, play cards, play games, that kind of thing, read, chill. Heck, put a TV in here, watch some TV, watch some YouTube. Nah. So let me see where I should put this. Da-da-da. Let's see. Should I put it there? Let me see. Let me see. Multitasking is something else. I'm going to read a poem to you guys. It was a poem that I wrote because the migraines that I suffer with are so bad that sometimes I write poems to get out how I'm feeling about what I'm going through, which is therapeutic and, you know, a really good way to express how you're feeling without feeling like you're going to go nuts. Because the migraines that I have, I don't know, it's allergens. I got, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys, I got into a car wreck years ago. I was pregnant with my son. I didn't know that I was pregnant with my son. And I literally was coming from my mom's house, and I was with a friend, and literally it was so weird because it ended up being a guy that I knew, that I went to school with, that hit us. And he had a really big van, like one of those old school vans that has 100 little windows, and it's very sturdy and built to last. And he came out of nowhere and he hit us so hard that my entire head literally knocked out the entire windshield, and my head was split wide open, and my head went through the windshield and knocked it out, the whole thing. And I had to get stitches, staples, and I had to get a tube sewn down in my head to drain the fluids out of my head. And I look like a cup because you know how you have a straw in a cup and the straw is sticking out of the cup so you can drink from it? That was literally how the tube was in my head. It was like a straw. It looked like similar. And it was sewn down into my head and then hanging out like how a straw hangs out of a cup. And I had to have that sewn down in my head for weeks to drain fluids out of my head. So that happened when I was many years ago. And ever since then, I have extreme problems with allergens, slurred vision or slurred speech, bad vision sometimes, but it goes in and out. It goes in and out. It's not consistent. And I have a lot of allergens to everything. Like everything makes me sick, and the reactions that I have to things, I will have like these plunging, violent migraines, and the migraines are so unforgiving. They are just like the enemy. And then the migraine, I have other effects from the migraines being so severe, uh, like severe stuff, just like it affects the rest of my body. So that is, and then when it happened, I went to the doctor. They didn't help me. They were just like, there's nothing wrong with you. And I was asking, can you guys please do testing? This, like, my head knocked out the entire windshield. Like, come on. And now it affects my everyday life. I used to work full time. I was in school. I was doing poetry, traveling, doing poetry. And I even had like a little TV show in my local area. There's a TV program, and I had my own TV show. And the name of it was Via DR. And you can look it up. Well, I'll tell you that later. But it was called Via DR. And that's French for art and life. And that was my very own station where I interviewed other artists, may they be singers, rappers, whatever they were. Like, it was other people that I also interviewed that were motivational speakers from New York, different things like that. So when that car wreck happened, it changed my life entirely, and I just have to deal with it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything to numb the pain. I don't take medications. I don't even take aspirin. So it's really bad to the point where, like, if I'm talking to people, like, I'm naturally a prissy woman. Like, I just ran into an old high school friend of mine, and she was like, "You're still the same, Key. You're still like really prissy." So that's me. But the head situation makes me like slurred, and just like I have to take my time because people don't understand the pain and how severe my situation is and how it affects my ability to communicate the way that I want to. But to give myself grace, I have to like slow it down and be steady with my, being slow to like respond in situations, of communication in whatever atmosphere. I just have to be like cool about it, because when I'm not, the pain like starts pounding in my head so bad, and then it starts to have a reaction to like my entire body, extreme reactions, and it's so bad. Like, I cannot explain to you like how terrible this is. If I were to wish it on my enemy, I would wish it for the purpose of them for a day, for like 24 hours, to like suffer the brunt of this for like 24 hours. And then, they will understand. But just, I would spare them like just 24 hours because it's that bad. Like, for the most part, wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy if there were any type deal. So anyway, I don't know where to put this picture, guys. Let me see. It's too bright. These really aren't my colors. This neon yellow, whatever, this bright pink, this turquoise, and that's ugly. But I can still like find a place, a location to put it for the time being, just so that I can get it out my way. So I might just hide it because it's giving me a hard time to find a place for it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hide it. So basically the point of the story is, despite the suffering that I deal with, which are extreme severe, it affects my memory. I can't like work like I used to. Like, I used to be like a boss, and I'm still a boss, but in a different way. Um, you know, I was trying to finish school and everything, and it took like my brain, it like, even right now as I'm talking to you, I literally, my head feels like there is something weighing it down, physically weighing it down. It literally feels that way. And some people might think like I'm weird. Well, I've always been different, but regardless, but that, I think, has expounded upon it, because of how I have to like give myself grace when I communicate, not to like overwhelm myself, like trying to keep up with a person's pace of communication. And so it may like seem like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, uh-huh, you did. That's wonderful. So where did you go? You did. That's great. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I could tell the look on some people's eyes be like, is she trying to hypnotize me? Like, what the heck is really going on? And then I just let them think what they want to think, because, hey, as long as I'm not giving you a vibe that I'm trying to hurt you, and I'm coming to you with love, peace, and joy, and happiness, and everything sweet, and a little salt on that sweet, why we got a problem? You feel me? Oh, I don't get it. So, again, the moral of the story is, people may not understand, but that's okay. You can't waste your energy. You can't waste your time trying to get people to understand you, because I guarantee you, I've already been there. I've already done that. Guess what? No matter how hard you try to get them to understand you, if they don't want to understand, they're not. It don't matter. So you just got to live your life. You just got to put your trust in God and trust that He is going to bless you and help you in all of your situations. And, that's just the way it is. So, I am gonna I have like kids decorations, not decorations, I'm so sorry. I have like, when I have like gatherings and stuff and have the little chillins over, I got hula hoops. Let's see if I can do a hula hoop. 2 hula hoops. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. These are like dollar store hula hoops. So, hey, if it don't work out, don't blame me. Blame the dollar store. Here we go. Y'all didn't see that. It never happened. Yeah, so you gotta have fun with yourself. You gotta play. I don't care how old you are. I'm 45 years old, and I'm not gonna ever stop being a kid, because that's where joy comes from. Not taking yourself seriously, being able to laugh at yourself, and yeah, so shoot, I'll get out here with these toys and play myself. Look, got bubbles. See? Well, let's see if these bubbles actually work. Let's see if these bubbles. I've had this, well, we've used, because when I have get-togethers, I like to do do you remember when we were in school and we used to have Fields Day? Do you guys remember Fields Day? Yes, and remember we used to have the potato sack races, and we used to have the egg on the spoon, where we would try to walk real fast and see who would get to the finish line fast without breaking the egg falling off the spoon. And we used to have where we could dunk the teachers they would be in the over the water, sitting on a seat, and then there would be the bullseye behind the teacher, and you would go to hit it to try to knock the teachers in the water or the principals. You remember that, guys? So fun. And then, so when I have gatherings, I like to mimic the Fields Day by I like to fill up water balloons and have water balloon fights. And child, I participate. So my hands are dirty. I do not want to put my hands down in this to grab. I was going to blow some bubbles. Dang. But my hands are dirty. Dang. I do not want to contaminate this. That is messed up. Let me see. This is dirty too. Shoot. Let me see. Dang. I don't want. You know what? Shoot. Can't you just use some dishwashing liquid to fill it back up? Can you do that? Let me see. Come out wherever you are. Okay, here we go. Now let's see, guys. Now I tried the hula hoop, and y'all already know how that went. Let's see if I do the bubbles. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how this goes. Bubble time. Woo! Okay, I forgot. How long am I supposed to dunk? How long am I supposed to mix it up and dunk it in here to make sure I get some bubbles? Ooh! Yay! You guys see that? I'm gonna do it again. So fun. Oh my gosh. Who knew? You know what? The people who come up with these games for kids, they are something else. Who knew that blowing bubbles could be so exhilarating? Here we go. I can do better than that, can't I, guys? Let's see. Yay! So fun! Yay! Clap! Yay! You remember when we were little kids? Little kids, we'd be like, yay! Clapping for ourselves. Our parents would be clapping for us. Yay! Yay! You can clap for yourself. Yay! So the moral of the story is don't wait on nobody to give you praise. Praise yourself. So that was so fun. Now I am going to read you guys a poem because I think I'm going to maybe take a little break in here maybe. And or let's see. I'm going to put these hula hoops inside this box for now. Can you see me? Yes. I'm going to put them inside the box just to get them out the way. Because sometimes when you're organizing, if you just like get things out of like your visual, then you can get a better perspective of how to keep organizing and be successful at like getting things done in a sufficient ways. So I like doing that way, you know. It's a method. It's a method to my madness. And then let me see. I'm gonna wipe my lips. Cause that. Okay. So I have this bottle. I'm going to put it over here. See this part right here, I gotta get it together. It's coming. Y'all should have saw it before. Like it was neglected a little bit. Just a little bit. So hold on one guys. Oh, I'm gonna read you guys a poem, so hold on.